Welcome, here I've got HUAWEI MatePad T10s and I'm gonna show you how to use the camera pro mode at this device. So let's start by tapping on the camera button to open it, and for now we are in the standard photo mode. Let's change it to the pro by going to the right corner here, and by using this settings bar let's go to more, so let's go up. Here we have access to other modes of this camera. Now let's pick the pro. And here we are. This mode gives us possibilities to choose some shooting parameters by ourselves. This is useful when we want to learn photographic skills or making experiments with photography. So let me start with using this settings bar. Let's go from the first one button. This is the white balance, so here we can control the temperature of our picture, and it depends from the light we have in the area where we take a photo. So we can pick the cloudy light here, white fluorescent light, the tungsten light, daylight, and by tapping on this button we get access to some extra slider, so here we can adjust it manually in Kelvin degrees. As you can see, by going up we can make it more warm, by going down we can make it more cold, so this is kind of balance between the blue and the orange light. And of course there's no problem to go back to auto white balance. We can just simply tap here on this icon from down, and now it goes back to the auto settings. The next one button here is the focus, so here we can change it. Now we are on the autofocus with continuous shot. We can pick also the autofocus with single shot. By tapping on manual focus here we get access to this slider, and here we can manually adjust focus like that. And of course we can easily tap here or here to go back to autofocus as we need. Now let's move to the next one button. Here we have the exposure compensation slider, so we can manage the light of our picture. By going up on it we can make our photo more bright, by going down we can make it more dark. As you can see, this is how it works here. And at the center of the slider we have the 0 parameters, so now we are on the auto exposure compensation. Now let's move to the next one button. Here we have the shutter speed slider, so we can manage the time of taking our photo. We can pick from 1 and 4 thousandths of second, so this is really short time. This should be better to objects, for example in move, to frozen them with good light. And by going up we can make our time much longer, to 0 and 5 seconds, so this should be definitely better to objects that are stable. And of course we can easily tap on this A letter icon to go back to the auto shutter speed, so there's no problem to go back to the auto settings. The next one button here is the ISO. We can here control the camera's sensitivity to light. We can make it less sensitive from 100. By going up we can make it more sensitive to 1 and 6,000 of it, so I think this is enough to this device. And of course with A letter at the end of the slider we can go back to auto ISO. Now let's move to the last one button. Here we have the mattering. Now we are on the matrix mattering. We can pick also center weighted mattering and spot. And this is how to use this. And now let me take a picture by using the settings. So for example, let's pick the tungsten light. The focus, let's stay on the continuous, maybe a little bit brighter. The shutter speed, let's go maybe here, and let's make it sensitive to 400. Mattering, let's stays. And to see my picture, let's go to the right to this button, so we get quick access to the gallery here. And this is how it looks like now. Thanks for watching, subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.